Hello everyone, so today we're going to be checking out Bill and Ted Face the Music, the official trailer, number 1 for 2020. I'm dreading this. I'm absolutely dreading this. I haven't seen it yet. I've just waited it out, and you know what? We're going to react to this. We're going to do some commentary on this. Ever since I was a little kid, I watched, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the very first and the very best, because we all fucking know that the sequel, in comparison, was absolute diarrhea. Nobody liked the sequel. It was garbage, alright? So much garbage was in that it was just so bad. But the fucking first one was so good, so you're like deking it out, you're like, please. It's like somebody kisses you on a first date, and then in the next one, they punch you across the face. It was just not nice, all right? It wasn't so nice. It wasn't so cool. So anyways, we're going to be reacting to this. We're going to be checking this video out. We're going to be just seeing how, is it good? Is it bad? Is it happy? Is it sad? I don't know. So let's just get into this.
25 years ago, you played a concert in front of the entire world.
Okay, so it's gonna be that they're in the future, isn't it? Like, they're old as fuck, and yes, it is. It's gonna be like Cobra Kai. This is gonna be Cobra Kai of the Bill and Ted world, alright? It's gonna be like, you visit Jack LaRusso, 20 fucking years later, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Why does he have a car dealership now? Where's his karate dojo? Like, you're like, what the fuck? It's gonna be that shit.
1 month ago, you played in Barstow, California for 40 people, most of whom were there for $2 taco night.
That's me.
Bill and Ted, what have you got to say for yourselves?
Be excellent to each other.
I can appreciate that they bring back Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter as Bill and Ted. I think that's actually really fucking cool. So obviously you have to have that be way later in the, the timeline for Bill and Ted if you want the same actors. I can understand that. I just hope it's going to be a good movie. I hope it doesn't suck. I don't expect it to be Bill and Ted. I don't expect it to be, the Bill and Ted, like an epic remake. I don't, because it's not supposed to be that. It's obviously supposed to be like in the future, all this shit. I just hope that it's good. I hope it's funny. I hope it doesn't suck.
And party on, dudes.
They're having none of it. Also, I have something huge to complain about with this. Why on earth did they change the council and the entire look of the future? I don't understand that. So, why? Like, okay, the council, why are they going from being like these cool fucking dudes, these cool bros, like in this dark, futuristic kind of world, it's all cool and blue, everyone's got savage shades, it's like, it's rock, it's like the finest look, it's that sick, like, futuristic look, it's so cool, it's got like hues of blue, it's got that, like, those colors, it plays on it well, and then you go on to fucking Instagram. This is like Instagram lighting 1.0. Alright, this is what it is. It's literally just Instagram lighting, tutu girl in the background sitting there, she's not having any of it. And why on earth is the council different? Like, I get it if you use different actors, and if you even want to make them women. I don't understand why. I think there's definitely like, I don't know if there's any reason why they'd switch it to women. But why did they have to change the style? This looks like the fucking Hunger Games. Like, like what the fuck? Why is this Hunger Games style of clothing for the Capitol going on? Like, I just don't get it. What's that? But like this was so much cooler. Why would you change this style if you're trying to give that 80s vibe or really trying to make a callback to Bill and Ted? This is the future. It's not like, it's like, oh, well, it's the future in their world, so it's like, that's why it's futuristic. This was the future council! Like, what are you talking about? So I just don't understand. What's going on? Why would they do this? This versus this. This versus this. This versus this. Which would you rather have? Because I think this, in comparison to this looks like absolute dog shit. This looks fucking savage, alright? I'm just saying.
You were supposed to unite the world and save reality as we know it.
They are trying so hard to make this feel and look like a superhero movie that's somehow also calling back to the original Bill and Ted. Hollywood is going to ravage what was once a very cool movie. It feels like anyone who actually watched Bill and Ted is maybe not going to be so into this. I don't know, though. I'm pretty critical when it comes to movies, so maybe I'm fucking wrong.
Bill, we've spent our whole life trying to write the song that will unite the world. Why can't we just go to the...
I think that was their girlfriends? Was that their girlfriends? I don't know. Even worse, they have kids now. Yep, you know, there goes my fucking childhood, crushed into a million little pieces. I understand why they did this, but it just makes me sad, you know? It's just growing up is hard.
Whoa! Take it from ourselves!
But isn't that stealing?
So now they're gonna make them villains.
How is that stealing if we're stealing it from ourselves, dude?
What the fuck? Is that Dracula or some shit? What is that? No, it's fucking death. It's like in the second movie when they fucking die.
What happened? Ted? We're dead, dude. No way. This way.
Me to a contest. But if you lose, you will remain here in the afterlife forever.
I'm sorry. The second movie was just not very good, to be fair. And, you know, it's hard to make a second movie as good as its first, but God, they just went so wrong with the second one. It was so fucking annoying. And the third one, I feel like if you take source material from the second one, you're starting with shit, so the third one's gonna just be diarrhea.
How'd you like our song?
You know, you go from having Napoleon and Abraham Lincoln in the first movie to having prison people in the next. I don't know. Are these prison people special? I don't get out much. I don't know any of their faces, but man, I'm kind of disappointed. You know, maybe it could be cool. It might be cool. You know, it might be cool, might be quirky, might be cute, but I don't know. I'm kind of dreading it. You know, the nice thing about having a movie that's like 20 fucking years old, it's cute, all right? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is cute. You know, it's nostalgic, it's nice, it's classic, and it's fun. It's like, it's got a great design, a style that cannot be re-replicated because of the time period that it was established in. But then when you kind of deke it into the future, you're like, oh, well, let's just fucking do this shit. And it just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. It would be better if they just left Bill and Ted be, they didn't make another movie, and instead they made something else. They made something different. They made something new. Why do we keep having to call back to good movies and then ruin them in the process? It's like, yeah, you're being nostalgic, and it might be funny, but I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna be that good. I'm kind of like dreading it, to be fair.
It's a little on the dark side, but you know, that's cool.
I don't know. It could be good, but I'm doubtful. Personally, I don't like this shit. I don't like how they keep trying to bring back. It's because everything's kind of got that 80s theme now. They're always trying to do a callback to the 80s. It's like, it's been happening, you know, Cobra Kai, same kind of shit. Stranger Things, same kind of shit. All that kind of stuff. It's very popular right now. Although I have to say, Stranger Things wasn't that bad, although I do think that it kind of lost itself after the first season, and then only refound itself in a small subplot on season 3. So, I mean, just saying about that. And also, Cobra Kai is great, but I hope they don't butcher that, too, because that's pretty cool right now. But I don't know, I just feel like this is not going to live up to what I think they're trying to go for, you know? They're trying to make a callback, and I don't think it's going to work out the way they've been kind of doing it, you know? I just don't feel like this works. I don't want to see my childhood heroes who went back in time and collected a host of, you know, historical figures for their history project to get butchered into some weird half-baked superhero movie. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be even close to Bill and Ted. It's like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see them in the slums 25 years later, meeting up with prison guards and then having to travel through time to keep it from ripping it apart. The second movie was telling enough that it's not going to be good. Why on earth are you making a third one? Why on earth are you doing this to me? Why are you going to hurt me like this? I just don't want this. I want something better than this. Why don't you just give me something else? Please. You know? Like, I just don't get it. Anyways, that was the video. Give me all the hate you want. I don't really care. This is my opinion. Blah, blah, blah. You all know the drift. You get me. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, my friends. Thank you so much for viewing. It has been lovely.